Hey guys, Jesse the Hedgehog here. For once you're actually hearing my voice. And usually I wouldn't be starting off on Google like this. And I'm also on my computer. Not mine, but a computer. And usually I'd be on my phone playing like Sonic Forces, Speed Battle, or if you saw the last video, I did play it on my PC. I played Roblox Sonic, but the reason why we are on Google, you probably read the title already, but today's video this might not have anything to do with Sonic, but I just wanted to do it. Nintendo vs Sega. Which is better? Personally, in my opinion, Sega is way better than Nintendo. For all you Sega fans out there, shout out to you. For all those Nintendo fans, what the heck are you doing with your life? Okay, so let's start on good old Sega. So Sega. Okay. But we're going to actually search up at Sega first ever console. I'm going to start off with like basics. So, the first Sega console was the SG 1000. Boys and girls, get your notebooks out. Write all these facts down. So, apparently, the first Sega console was the Japan-only SG 1000. Released in 1983. No, I don't want that. So, it was released in 1983. Wow. So, that was the first ever console to be created from Sega. So now we're going to go on to the Game Boy. I was going to write Nintendo 2DS, but no. The Game Boy, which is this thing. So the Game Boy was like, I'll just get an image up. Let's do this one. So the Game Boy was like this little thing, kind of like the Nintendo, but it was like the tiniest little screen, no color, made of all these little pixels, and you could play like, I'm sure many of you know Mario. You could play a very popular game on the Game Boy. It was Tetris. Man, I once played that game. Nah, I didn't like it. Made me rage. But so that is the Game Boy, and if you think the Game Boy wasn't made by Nintendo, you idiot. See that? Nintendo Game Boy. Okay, so now what I'm going to go on is onto the Sega Genesis. I've always wanted one of these things. Oh, let's get this image up. That was Sonic on it. I have always wanted a Sega Genesis, and well, here it is. Oh my gosh, go away. So, this is what it looks like. So you could play Sonic on it. You could play all the Sega games, so classics and new hit titles included. And yeah, you could definitely play Sonic on it. And then you put the little game cartridge in. I think they called it a game cartridge. And put it in there, use the controller, plug this into a TV, and it would be like a mini Xbox. So this was technically Sega's own version of Xbox back in the day. So now, going to head on to Nintendo 2DS. I actually have one of these. Don't know why. But here it is. Here it was. So, go with this one. I actually have one that could fold up like a book, it was like a mini computer. So you would have like all these little things, like little games. You put a game cartridge in, slide it in. You would have a pen you can use to like a mouse on a computer. You would touch these little things. And yeah, I hope I explained that well. And there was it was like an Xbox, because you had Y, X, A, B, and start. You had that thing. You had a little home button, on and off button. I was gonna say that. And you have that thing would probably, I think, light up if it was on charge. So that's that. Now, we're going to go on to, I'm just going to search up Sega. Oh wait, you would plug the thing into a phone? What? I don't know. So far, let's look at this. Don't know what this is. I didn't know there was other consoles. Well, I knew there was. So this is the Sega Master System Power Base. Now, I don't know how this thing works. I think that's the little controller. That is the screen. Looks pretty big, actually. And that is the little cable to plug into the controller. And so that's the collecting Sega Master System. Oh my gosh! Stop lying to us. Really? Okay, so guys, I just searched up Nintendo 3DS. And let's go on to this one, because it's blue. That's the color of Sonic. You see my obsession with Sonic. We don't want to go into Wikipedia. So with the Nintendo 3DS, it was basically the 2DS, but with more and better games. That's basically the best way I can explain it. Okay, so now we have the Sega Mega Drive 2. Then there's also the Sega Mega Drive Mini, and then so you would put the game cartridge in. I think you would plug in a controller. I think it was like Xbox. You could plug in different. You could have to buy the controller separately, and then you plug it in. And it's kind of like Sega Genesis. Yeah, it's, oh my gosh. It's basically the Sega Genesis. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Now we have the Nintendo Switch. It's just like an Xbox. I'm actually going to start with that. It is just like an Xbox. So you can play it as a little Nintendo. And you can just get a thing that looks like a full-on Xbox controller and plug it into your TV. And be like, you playing on Xbox, dude? Nah, I'm playing on my Nintendo Switch. Nah, I think you're playing on Xbox. Nintendo Switch! And, to be honest, it's not even that good. Like, to be honest, some of my friends, I think one of my friends does have a Nintendo Switch and they absolutely love it, so that's weird. Yeah, so I think Sega's better.